Hi there, thank you once again for joining me in this episode of June's Journey. So this is the June's Journey, the edition which is called Hidden Objects. So we'll just press on the button to begin playing. And so while we're waiting for the game to load, I'll just give a recap as regards what's happened. So Virginia here, the girl on the bottom right of the screen, she's the daughter of Claire and Harry. So Claire and Harry were found murdered, and so it seemed that Harry shot Claire and then he shot himself, but I think we find that extremely difficult to believe that such a thing happened, and so what we need to do now is to investigate what happened exactly. So Virginia's aunt, who is the sister of Claire, whose name is June, has returned to the house in order to investigate what has happened. And so far in the previous scenes, we have found several clues. We have found a muddy footprint in the room where the two bodies were found. So that could be a clue, the muddy footprint. And as well as that, we found 3 glasses of whiskey. So there was a third person there, most probably. So perhaps that was the perpetrator of this crime. So we're not sure yet, but those are the clues. And so here is the scene of the island. I think it's called Orchid Island, and there's the house in the middle, and we have a present. So we just tap on this green present, and this is the second day of the daily delivery from the milkman, and we just need to claim the prize by tapping on the claim button. And so that is our prize. It's 100 gold coins, so thank you very much for that. That is very lovely. And so that is June there on the top left there, who is the sister of Claire and the aunt of Virginia. So we'll just continue with the game, and if we look on the bottom left, there is the number 1 above the blue satchel. So we'll just tap on that, and we have some further prizes. We have 1 in the 5-star box. We just tap on the open button, and so we have a special prize. So we've got compass, energy, and copper pipes. And for the star prize, or the star box, we have a special prize. So we have paint, energy, and hammer. And then we have energy, and wood. And then we have a hammer, a compass, and some more copper pipes. And then we have energy, copper pipes, and planks of wood. So these are very useful for maintaining the house, because it is a large house, a large, lovely, grand house, and such buildings require maintenance. So we just continue in the investigation. So to do that, we'll just need to tap on the arrow on the bottom right. And so previously we were in the old garden gate, and so we found that there's this broken rusty lock, so possibly the intruder managed to get through the old garden gate by breaking the lock. And also we found a smashed carafe. So I think carafe is what I would call a decanter. So it might be that it's a special type of decanter. So that was found smashed on the garden path as well. So it may be that the intruder, who was the third person when they were sharing the glasses of whiskey, when they tried to make their escape, they took the carafe or the decanter of whiskey with them and somehow dropped it on the garden path. So that might have been a scenario of what happened. So we just need to continue with the investigation, and we need to find these hidden objects. First of all, the ladybug, which is this one here on the bottom left, the birdhouse, which is here, and the butterfly, which is by the beautiful lady here pouring the water from the vase, and the strawberries over here, and the egg is beneath the nest, and the apron is in the garden shed, and the sickle, I believe that is on the wall by the gate, that one there. The dragonfly, so is that the one on the path on the right? And the coins are the ones in the pool. So they look like big copper coins. And the rope, is that the one somewhere by the shed. So I can't find any rope by the shed. So where could it be? So we're looking for a rope. There it is, which is by the pitchfork. So we've got our 5 stars for the scene. So we can move on to the next scene, but to do that, I think we need to tap on the option to go back to the island. So we just do another one of this in the old garden. So the frog is in front of the beautiful lady. The stool is there, just in front of the pool. The pitchfork is there on the left, just by the garden gate. And the butterfly is just by the lady. And the coins is in the pool. And the strawberries, they are just there by the garden gate. The plums, and so they are in a wooden bucket by the garden shed. And I think what happens is that as we get near these objects, then the word kind of lights up. So I think because the word rag is highlighted now, is lit up, that means that we're close to the object. So there it is. There's the rag. And the chain. The chain, I think, is on the roof of the garden shed. And there it is. And the acorn, I think, is just on the right. Then there it is. So we just have to continue. We've got 5 stars, so we can move on to the next scene. But we need to remember to tap on the back to island. So that's now loading the next scene. So we'll just wait for that, just for a few moments. So from that previous scene, the clues were the smashed carafe of whiskey, or what I would call the smashed decanter of whiskey. So, do we have any prizes that we can claim? So we have this gold coin. So I think that means that we can upgrade the building or do maintenance on it. So we'll just tap on that upward pointing arrow. And the construction, that would take about 2 minutes. So we'll just tap on that. And that is now taking place. So it's now, they've put scaffolding around the building, and so presumably they are now upgrading it. So all those planks of wood and hammer and copper pipes, so they now come into good stead because they're now being used in order to maintain and to upgrade this lovely building here. So while they're upgrading and maintaining this building, we can just look around and explore the island. So can we uncover anything beneath the clouds, possibly? Oh, look at that. So here we have a biplane as well. So can we tap on that? Does it do anything? Okay, so we need to reach chapter 7 to unlock this biplane. And there are some boys in the sea. So I presume there's the hangar for the biplane. And so, as well as that, we have a beach and the bridge across the stream there by the beach. And here we have some kind of shipwreck. So it looks like some kind of old sailing yacht that has been wrecked there. And then above we have another remote beach. Can we zoom in? What is that red item? That's kind of suspended. Okay, I do beg your pardon. So that is a red umbrella. So that would be ideal for if we're just lying on the beach and we need some shade, then we can lie beneath that umbrella for the shade. And here we have a lovely waterfall. And here at the top of the island in the mountain, we have this abandoned house. And so that is the top of the island, the top of Orchid Island. And here are some paths leading downwards. And as well as that, we've got some rocks. And another lovely beach. And a pier. And some more rocks. And here we have, it looks like some kind of chapel, doesn't it? Of sorts. So here we have some kind of chapel. And another pier. And here's a biplane that's flying in the air. And here's a grand pier. Or is it a bridge? We're not sure yet. It says leading somewhere beneath the clouds. So this could be the bridge to the island. And here's some kind of ship. It looks like it's some kind of cargo ship. And now we're back to the house. So it looks like the work has completed. So we just tap on the tick or the check. And isn't it lovely? So it's now spick and span. It's now being repaired and maintained. And it looks like new. So that's wonderful. So we can now move on to the next scene. And we can do that by tapping on the arrow on the bottom right. So we've mastered this current scene. Can we unlock the next scene? So we need to collect 42 more of these flowers to unlock the next scene. If we tap on the rightward pointing arrow, what happens? Next adventure. So we need to finish the previous chapter, and in order to reach level 6 we need to decorate. So shall we choose decorate to reach level 6? So we can add a fountain in front. So regarding all these features, we can add them later when we've earned more points, but for the moment we can add the lovely fountain. So we just tap on the 750 and we can place that somewhere like there. And so it looks like they need to build the fountain. And this will take another 2 minutes. Okay, so we just tap on the 2 minutes. So while they're building the fountain, we can continue exploring around the island. So imagine June and Claire when they were young girls exploring around this lovely island, and Mrs. Talbot looking after them. So this must be fascinating for a place for children to be wandering around with lovely coves and rocks and beaches. And there's the family chapel as well. So what else can we explore? So if we tap on this cashier on the bottom left, then I think we can go shopping. So we've purchased these garden chairs and tables previously, haven't we? So we can buy an oak, or pink flowers, or a garden house. As regards all these other features, we need to earn points for them. But there are loads and loads of items to choose from. Merrily rowing, so we can buy a boat and a tranquil boathouse. So loads and loads of lovely items we can add later on when we've collected more points. So for the time being, we can buy something like a statue, or a conical tree, or a bush. I think we have enough garden chairs for now. I think we'll just purchase this bush for 150. And that'll take 55 seconds to plant. So that takes a lot faster than what it takes me to plant a bush normally. So we can tap on the tick or the check there. So that's earned us 50 flowers. Okay, because now we've passed the 42 flowers that's required for the new scene, we can now unlock the new scene, which is the wooded lane. So in order to unlock the next scene, we need to do things like purchase items like the bush or the fountain, and that'll add more flowers, and when we've collected enough flowers, then we can progress to the next scene. So to investigate the next scene, we now need to tap on the investigate button like that, and there we are. So for the time being, I think this video is long enough, so I think we'll carry on in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found it entertaining. And until next time, have a lovely day.